In this series, I'll go over popular franchises and characters within them and explain why these characters will not be showing up for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If a character shows up here, it does not mean I dislike them. In fact, I love most of these characters. This is just 100% based off my opinion, and it is not lost on me at all that any one of these characters will be announced immediately after the video is posted. So please take everything I say with a grain of salt and enjoy. Chrono Trigger originally came out in 1995 on the last leg of the Super Nintendo. Since then, it has showed up on the original PlayStation, Nintendo DS, and most recently, Steam. This is actually my all-time favorite game. This is a game I play when I'm homesick, when I go on long vacations, or just because it brings me back to my childhood. And this is not just my opinion. Chrono Trigger is regarded as one of the best JRPGs, one of the best RPGs, and simply one of the best games of all time. It has cemented its feet into the gaming world and is loved by millions. Part of the reason of its popularity is its character development with the band of diverse characters you get to play with. Each character would fit wonderfully in Smash, but I'll go over the main protagonist, Crono. Crono has a strong cult following and often makes lists for newcomer picks. Another good reason to add Crono is to subdue the Goku fans. This could actually subdue them pretty well, since Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, I may have said his name wrong there, was part of the Chrono Trigger team. But here's the rough part. First off, the fanbase. The next part is going to be based off my opinion and my own experiences, so please take this once again with a grain of salt. But I was 10 years old when this game came out. We are outnumbered and outgunned when it comes to the younger generation. If we went just purely on the ballot, for every one vote that went in for Crono, there was probably 15 for Steve from Minecraft. The cult following is definitely true. But the thing is, people that grew up playing Chrono Trigger were not as vocal as those who grew up with like Halo or God of War. So the simple realization here is we are supporting a character that the last 2 decades may never even heard of. The next issue is not really an issue with Sakurai and his team, but more of an issue with the Smash community. And that is, Crono is a sword user. If he was announced, he would be lumped right in with the Fire Emblem reps, much like they did with Shulk. Because Sakurai sounds like he's listening to the community, we may see a few less sword wielders, which will bring us into our final and most reoccurring problem, the rep problem. Crono has a fight on 3 fronts when it comes to reps. He has to deal with an RPG rep, he needs to deal with a sword rep, and he has to deal with a square rep. The RPG rep he needs to deal with every Final Fantasy ever, which is not doing him any favors. Dragon Age is also up there. I won't name all the possible candidates because there's a lot. But the next issue is another RPG character who's also his biggest sword problem is Isaac from Golden Sun, who's arguably the most requested sword character as of right now, and honestly probably the biggest RPG too. We may get a lack of sword users this game, but I think Isaac may be the exception. And lastly, we have to deal with another Square rep. If you watched my video on Lara Croft, you would know there's a legacy pick for Square, and that is Geno. Geno has been one of the top 5 most wanted characters in the community since Brawl. Everyone loves him. And that's just one character Square has. Square also has Kingdom Hearts, Secret of Mana, The World Ends With You, Dragon Age, Tomb Raider, and of course Final Fantasy. It does not look well for our good friend Crono. Crono has won my heart more times than I can count, and he does have the makings to be a great addition into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But sadly, he's going to have to jump in the epoch and go to a different time if he's going to get that invitation. And that's it. I did do a video yesterday that I decided not to post because it was way too long and a little bit boring. It was my live reaction of the Nintendo Direct yesterday. I definitely have opinions about it. If you guys are interested in seeing that, please leave a like and tell me in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I have a video in the works for next week. And if you guys really want me to post my opinion about what I thought of the Direct, please let me know. Other than that, all the best, and I'll see you guys soon.